Hi, my goody nuggets. Welcome aboard once again. To all of you who are new subscribers, welcome aboard. And then to my old subscribers who have been with me all this while, thank you so much for returning viewers. Those of you who have not subscribed now, I hope you become part of this wonderful family. Today I'm talking about friendship. All right, I have done videos already about how to beware of your friends during dating and marriage relationships. I have done another one. You can check that one out. I have done another one recently about how your friends can be something else. So you can also check that out. Today video is quite different. I really want us to have a conversation about a trending issue that is really, oh God, a tragic incident. And we wish that as parents, nothing like that would ever happen, okay? A lot of things are happening. Today, I'm talking about a situation that has happened, as I have said before, and lessons that we have to take out of it from Shanquella Robinson's tragic death. And I want to reach out to the family of Shanquella Robinson to say, accept our condolences. May the Lord continue to strengthen you. And to all friends and loved ones out there who are crying for justice, we pray that it comes to pass. If you do not know about Shanquella Robinson, if you have not heard about this wonderful 25 lady, aspiring lady who has a business and is flourishing, and decided to go on vacation with her friends in Cabo, Mexico, but met her tragic death. You can go to the net, look for it, and it's everywhere. Beware of fake friends. Beware of fake friends. My golden nuggets, you know, my husband is a minister, is a pastor of the gospel. So he organizes a lot of programs. So there was this program that we went, that was, I think, a singles night. And in some of the discussions that went through, that we were having, there was this particular lady that during her submissions, she would always say that after whatever she wants to say, she would always say, but you never know the mind of human beings. And I took something out from that young lady. It is true. No matter who your friends are, no matter how many years you've been with them, you may never know their head and their thoughts towards you. All right? Their head, there is an African adage that goes that head is like a coconut or like a watermelon or like a pawpaw or like an honeydew or whatever. Unless you cut it, you may never know what is inside. And even at times when you cut it and you don't taste it, you don't have a live acquaintance with the person, you never know who the person is or how the person is. So please beware of your friends. Now, the lessons that I want us to have from Shanquella's tragic death, it's many. So I want to do this part 1 and then do another part 2. You know, friendship, human beings, we cannot do away with friends. Friendship develops and it is a union. And as you are befriending people, they get to know you and you get to know them. But as you grow along, as your friendship grows along, right, you may never know when someone may become jealous, someone may change, somebody's attitude may change, somebody's way of thinking may change, somebody's actions may change. You never know. So you have to be aware of the fake friends out there. So I have told you that, number 1, you should know that friendship is a union and it can break at any time. It can break at any time. You understand? So you get to know that. Now, Shanquella Robinson went on vacation with the friends in Cabo, Mexico to have fun. And the fun turned out to be something else. There was a fight and between her and another person, and the best friend who was supposed to be there for her was rather feminine, and then was really inquiring that, Shanquella, leave. Why don't you fight back? This is so awful. Number two, you must know that people come to you for friendship for various reasons. Maybe you have been friends with those people even from your teenager ages, or maybe when you were a kid, or you met in college or high school or middle school or whatever. But as you grow on, as your friendship develops, just as I was saying, things may change. Why? Because there may be different needs. People may have different reasons for being there with you. Why is the friendship still on? Is there a fair or equal distribution of love and friendship between you and your friend or your friends? These are some of the questions that you should be asking yourself before something else strikes or happens. You know something? As your friendship develops, your friends get to know you, you also get to know them. And then this deadly bee that can strike, this poisonous animal that can strike, which is called jealousy, can just strike and destroy everything. That is why you have to be careful about your friends, because your friends get to know you. They know your house, they know your school. They some even come to your bedroom, like Shanquella's case. They went into her bedroom, and even in her nakedness, the best friend was there. Then there was the other person who was there. If you have a best friend, and this one was the opposite, Shanquella is a lady, and then the best friend is a gentleman, okay? It's a man. So the other person is a lady. To show up your nakedness, people know you have to be careful as they are getting to know you. Maybe there are some things that you may have to keep to yourself. You understand? And this is pushing me to tell you that beware of your fake friends, beware of your friends. Some of the things about your life, some of the things surrounding you, it's not everything that you have to put out there. There is nobody who, you do not owe anything to anybody. Nobody can just push you around. But the youth of today, the young ladies, wonderful ladies of today, wonderful gentlemen of today, you always want to put things out there. And that is where the jealousy comes in. That is where the jealousy comes in. And Satan is not, it doesn't want us to succeed in whatever we do. There are people out there who may want to share your success story with you. There are genuine friends out there. It's not everybody who is fake, but there are some friends who would not wish to share the same success story with you. As they are sharing, jealousy is developing. So you have to be very careful with such friends. One thing that I want you to do as you are moving on with your friendship with your friends is that set boundaries. Because you never know. Oh, you never know. You never know. You never know what might happen next. Set boundaries. Tell yourself that this is it. I do not want my friends to cross this line. This is what I want them to know about me. These are things that I do not want them to do. These are the way I want them to go. Just set boundaries. Set boundaries. Set boundaries. One other thing that I want you to be very cautious of is setting boundaries, to avoid fake friends, to know and beware of your friends. You need to be a little bit secretive. Ladies and gentlemen of today, there is this urgency, there is this push, okay? There is this, if you're not careful, pressure from the social media, from your friends to show out whatever you have out there, okay? So with your friends, you need to be a little bit secretive. Your password to your phones, your account numbers, your credit cards, your mistakes, your flaws, whatever happens to your life, your ambitions, your goals, everything about your life, your friends know. But you may not know. Some of them may not be sharing that with you. You are not their counselor. You are not their parents. You are not their guardian. They are not your guardian. They are not your parents. They are not your counselors. So why do you share everything of yours with them? You are going to shower, you take pictures, it's out there. You are traveling, you take pictures, it's out there. You are showing your locations. Wherever you are going, you are telling them. You spill it out. Before you get there, they might even tell people. You don't know what they plan ahead of you. So you just have to be careful. Keep some things secret to yourself. Beware of jealousy from friends. You will never know. There are some friends who would laugh with you, who will enjoy with you, who will party with you, who will go on vacation with you, just like in Shanquella's case. But you never know the agenda that they have for you. So that is why you must be alert. Please, beware of the jealousy out there. Beware of the jealousy out there. Shanquella could give her credit card for them to use. They knew about her flourishing business. They knew about her bank accounts. Please be careful. Be careful out there. If you have some investments, keep it to yourself. If you have some money, keep it to yourself. If you are doing some, keep it to yourself. You never know. You never know. You never know. Now, another thing that I want you to be aware of with your friends, so that you'll be able to know the fake friends, that you should be alert of the little red flags that may crop up. Okay, as you are with your friends, there may be some things that they will do, and you realize that no, this person doesn't really like me. This person doesn't have your back. Or recently I had a comment in one of my videos. That's a recent comment about a lady who has just started dating, and the shocking thing, the supposed best friend could ask she and the boyfriend that, can I have your boyfriend in case you break up? When I read this comment, I said, oh my God, this is a big red flag. This is a big issue that you should cut off this friend. Why are you even thinking of a breakup? You are supposed to be the friend. So you're supposed to have her back. You should be there for her in every situation. So you should wish her well, not her downfall, not breaking up with the friends. And that is leading me to the next thing to talk about. Beware of the way your friends talk, the type of cliches of words that they use. What the Bible teaches us. This is a Christian channel. We talk about that. The Bible teaches us that loose talk will always lead us into trouble. And that when we are with people who do not think well, who are not positive with what they say, and then they think about that, it can end us in trouble. So if you are with people who will give you the negative energy, you don't need that. You want positive energy. I know a mom, she's called Esther. You dare not talk negative things around her. She's going to cut you off. She will cut you off. She always wants to be positive minded. So if you want to be around my Esther, you always have to be a positive person and not a negative person. So beware of the things that your friends are saying. What are some of the things do they wish you well? Do they wish you well? Do they wish that it ends you well? Or they just wish that everything goes down the drain? Be careful about those things. The next thing about the lessons that I'm dropping from Shanquella's tragic death is that if you are responsible, let your friends also be responsible. Beware of the fake friends. Friendship has to be a two-way sided thing. So you should not always be the one who is giving out. So beware of friends who always want you to give out. Okay, so that they are the receiving end. Be responsible. In the world that we find ourselves in, everything is money. Everything, you need to work. If you do not work, there's no way you are going to earn money to be able to take care of yourself, to be able to take care of your bills, to be able to help take care of your family and friends when they are in need. So Shanquella was able to pay for the vacation at Cabo with the friends. That is what I have heard. I do not really know, but we are taking lessons out of it. All right. So because of that, she had the biggest bedroom, the biggest space, and those could even spark out jealousy. It would spark out jealousy. They were going to celebrate somebody's birthday, and the birthday celebrant was not in that space, but the one who sponsored was in that space. That could strike jealousy from people, because the place that she was really beautiful. It was spacious. It was big all to herself. Let your friends be also responsible for what they have to be responsible. It shouldn't be always from you. It's so hard. It's so difficult. If you really see what happened, the fight, you never would want to even go on vacation with anybody. No. I'm still saying that let your friends be responsible. When you go on vacations, when you go on trips, when you hang out, please be responsible yourself. And the same thing, let that responsibility from you flow into your friends. If they don't want to be responsible to some of the things, then you have to really cut them off, because you don't want anything bad to happen to you in anything like it happened. Shanquella didn't see it coming, that the friends, some were fake or they were fake. She didn't know that they had planned some things. She didn't know that that was going to end up in her having neck injuries, and as from the autopsy, she had neck injuries, and the spinal cord was also tampered, and she lost her young, energetic, aspiring life just like that, because of one fight. When you go on vacation, be very careful with the type of place, the type of things that you hang out, the place that you have, the beautiful things that you do together, the fun that you have. Be careful. There are some things that you are not supposed to do. There are some things you should be able to say no to. Some of the things. Let's go and do this. You say no. Your friends are not God. Your friends are not your mom, your dad, your parents. They are not family. Even if family is telling you to do something that is bad, you must be able to say no. You must be able to say no to some of the things, some of the fun, some of the trips. It's not every trip that you should go. I know people are going to say, she's weird. What kind of weird woman is this? Let them say you are weird. It is better to be weird in some instances than to lose a beautiful person like this. You don't want this to happen to you. You don't want this to happen to any of your friends, and if your family members. You want to go out. You want to have the best out of yourself. So these are some of the things that you have to be careful about. Now with your fake friends, listen, do good to your friends. Reach out to your friends, because when you reach out, people also reach out to you, but with care. Be cautious of some of the things that you do, because you never know. You never know the intentions they have. All right? You never know. I have this friend, and we've been there for each other on so many occasions. I relocated to a different place, so she reached out for help, and I had given birth. It was a high-risk pregnancy. You know what it means. My husband, the one who is going out, working to feed us, is the sole breadwinner of the house. So takes care of all of us, including family issues, friends issues. So my friend reached out that she needed help with some money. She was in trouble. She had, they were doing some kind of contributions, and she has to use the money. So it was an emergency. So we had to do what we had, because she's a friend. So my husband helped. Now, First one, second one, then there was one that came. The message came from this friend of mine, a wonderful friend of mine. I don't want to mention the name. And then it was an emergency that she needed money. And in the message, it was like, I need the money tomorrow. And it was a huge money. I didn't have the money. My husband didn't even have it. And even as a wise woman, you don't even have to be bombarding your husband with money for this, money for that, when you really know that you are not going out there and he is doing everything. Can you relate with me? So it was like, I didn't have the money. Truly, beloved, I am a Christian. We didn't have the money. So I tested her just like she did, that I couldn't make it. There was no way we could help with the situation. And you know what? That was the end. She never reached out to ask of how we were even doing, how things were doing. That is not how friendship is supposed to be. Do good, but not at the detriment of yourself. If you have, yes, help. But if you do not have, don't force yourself in doing things that you cannot do. Beware of the fake friends. You may be reaching out to them. They may be coming for you for money, but you never know their intentions. Please, do what you can that is best for you, not more than what you cannot. Shanquella has just lost her life, promising life. Please let's learn lessons from her. The youth of today, please let's learn lessons. When you are going to have fun, when you are having fun, please beware of fake friends. See you for part 2 soon.